For years, rumors have circulated about the dark side of Hollywood, where people with power and money exploit others. Take Epstein's Island, a hotspot for files that shattered the glamorous facade of Hollywood elites. Crimes like murder, abuse, human trafficking, and shooting sound like a crime movie plot, but it's the reality for Sean Diddy Combs, the iconic producer and rapper. While known as a fashion mogul and hip-hop pioneer, he's also been accused of monstrous acts with blood on his hands. Today, we're diving into the man who changed Hollywood forever. Sean Combs was raised by a single mother after his father was murdered in the early 70s. His mother never shared the details, fearing Sean would follow in his father's footsteps as a known drug dealer. During his teenage years, Combs attended a Catholic boys' school and later enrolled at Howard University. But he became obsessed with breaking into the music industry, throwing parties that were a hit among students. Despite his popularity, many described him as volatile and inappropriate with women, which led some to avoid him. Combs' ambitions skyrocketed when he landed a job at Uptown Records, quickly rising in the industry. However, he was fired after just 3 years, as the CEO felt there couldn't be two kings in one castle. In 1991, Diddy hosted a charity event that turned deadly when overcrowding caused a stampede, killing 9 people. He went into hiding, and lawsuits plagued him for years. Despite never apologizing, he acknowledged the incident in a song. "I never meant to hurt anyone. I know the truth. But if you want, I'll take the blame." After leaving Uptown, Combs founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, taking Biggie with him. This decision skyrocketed his career, especially when Biggie's debut album became a massive success, going triple platinum. Combs' artists flourished under his control, but he was known for taking a large share of their profits. Behind the scenes, his reputation for volatile behavior persisted, with allegations of physical and sexual abuse. As the East Coast-West Coast rap feud escalated, tensions between Biggie and Tupac grew. In 1994, Tupac accused Diddy and Biggie of orchestrating an attack on him, igniting a war between the two camps. By 1995, Tupac was releasing diss tracks, and the conflict grew. Later, a suspect in Tupac's murder claimed Diddy paid $1 million for the hit on both Tupac and the head of Death Row Records. Although Diddy denies these accusations, theories about his involvement in Tupac's death persist to this day. At this time, Biggie was reportedly planning to leave Diddy, according to Rolling Stone. Sources said Biggie was sure he'd leave Puffy. Everyone wanted to. Tragically, on March 9, 1997, Biggie was shot and killed in a drive-by in Los Angeles. Diddy's former bodyguard claimed he warned Diddy about a planned attack that night, but Diddy laughed it off and ignored the warnings. Some people believe that both Jay-Z and Diddy wanted Biggie dead. Biggie had expressed frustration with being used by the label and wanted to start his own ventures. Jay-Z allegedly wanted Biggie out of the music industry entirely so he could rise as the top hip-hop artist. After Biggie's death, instead of grieving, Diddy capitalized on the global shock and mourning, pushing Biggie's posthumous album to the top of the charts. He even refused to let his employees take time off to cope with their grief. Months later, Diddy was asked to do a tribute cover for Biggie but coldly replied, "No, he's dead. I'm releasing my debut album in July and I need to be on the cover of Rolling Stone." Diddy's career continued to thrive, and with Biggie gone, Diddy secured the spotlight he had been chasing for years. Around the same time, Usher, then just 13 years old, came under Diddy's mentorship. Usher later revealed that living with Diddy exposed him to a lifestyle filled with inappropriate behavior, including sexual encounters and wild parties. Usher has stated he would never let his own children experience such an environment. There were also rumors circulating that Diddy behaved inappropriately with Usher during this time. In an interview, Ed Lover once mentioned that he saw a young boy drinking champagne straight from the bottle in a VIP section. When Usher's first album came out, Ed realized that boy was Usher. It's possible that not only Usher but also Justin Bieber faced inappropriate behavior from Diddy. Early in Justin's career, he, like Usher, spent several days living with Diddy. Only the two of them know what happened behind closed doors. Regarding Diddy's personal life, he was married to model Kim Porter from 1997, and they had 3 children. It's alleged that Kim once discovered tapes involving Diddy and minors hidden in his vault. She made copies to protect herself, claiming the tapes contained things she could never have imagined. Shortly after, in 2018, Kim, seemingly healthy, died from pneumonia at 47 years old. This year, just days before Diddy's arrest, Kim's friends released her memoir titled Kim's Forgotten Words, which revealed details of Diddy's private life, including his alleged relationships with both male and female musicians and the wild parties at his mansion. Diddy's children publicly denied these claims, stating that their mother never wrote the memoir. However, the book quickly became a bestseller on Amazon. Friends of Kim initially hesitated to publish the memoirs due to fears for their lives, but felt compelled when authorities began investigating Diddy for serious allegations. Kim's memoir also hints that Diddy seduced a well-known 18-year-old, with most people speculating it was Justin Bieber. Some of the book's scandals were already public, like the infamous 1999 involving Diddy and Jennifer Lopez. Although hard to imagine now, Diddy and J.Lo were once Hollywood's hottest couple. They worked together on her album On the Six, and despite being married at the time, Diddy fell in love with her. Though Jennifer's mother strongly opposed the relationship and Jennifer was cautious, the two grew closer over time. However, one fateful night in 1999 changed everything when news broke that J.Lo and Diddy were arrested after fleeing the police. One of the lawsuits against Diddy revealed shocking details about what really happened that night with Jennifer Lopez. Diddy and J.Lo were at a hip-hop club when a confrontation broke out after Diddy knocked a drink from a club owner's hand. Tensions escalated, and it's alleged that Diddy asked Jennifer to retrieve a gun from the car, which led to a shooting. They attempted to flee the scene with the gun in the trunk, but were caught by the police. While Diddy had experienced this kind of trouble before, Jennifer hadn't. She spent only a short time in jail, with reports varying from 1 to 12 hours. Jennifer's mother was furious and warned her, "I told you not to get involved with him." Diddy denied the charges, claiming they weren't involved in the shooting, but prosecutors alleged that he tried to bribe his driver to take the blame. Despite the accusations, Diddy was miraculously acquitted, while one of his associates was sentenced to 9 years in prison. One of the victims claimed that Diddy shot her, but no one believed her. She accused Jennifer of lying to the jury about giving Diddy the gun. Although she understood why, Diddy had allegedly threatened her. Similar stories were also shared in the memoirs of Diddy's ex-wife. Diddy's personal life was riddled with affairs, even while he was married. Jennifer Lopez admitted that his actions drove her to the brink of madness. Despite this, Diddy was extremely possessive of his girlfriends, once nearly getting into a physical fight with Will Smith over a casual conversation with J.Lo. Former bodyguard Gene Deal, now a whistleblower, has publicly spoken out against Diddy, claiming he's ready to testify in court. According to Gene, Diddy hosted infamous secret parties where drugs and alcohol flowed freely, and Hollywood elites indulged in their wildest fantasies. Gene witnessed these events firsthand, including Diddy's habit of bringing men to his room and hosting gay orgies in steam rooms several times a week. Despite these claims, many dismissed Gene as a liar. Recently, with Diddy facing serious legal trouble, people are starting to question whether Gene was telling the truth all along. Even federal investigators are now uncovering similar accusations during their ongoing case against Diddy. Additionally, former singer and girlfriend Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy, accusing him of abuse and manipulation, forcing her into degrading acts while he filmed them. Although Diddy's team denied the allegations and accused Cassie of extortion, her claims were backed by Gene, who believed she hadn't even revealed the full extent of the abuse. Shockingly, Cassie withdrew her lawsuit just 24 hours after filing it, with reports of a settlement. However, video footage from 2016 showing Diddy assaulting Cassie in a hotel surfaced, reigniting public interest in the case. It's been revealed that Diddy had paid $50,000 to keep the footage hidden, but it was uncovered during a police raid of his home. Authorities also discovered disturbing evidence from Diddy's infamous parties, where he allegedly forced women to participate in sexual activities and drugged them to ensure compliance. If they refused, he would use previously recorded footage to blackmail them. Police found large quantities of drugs and over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant during their raids on his Miami and LA homes. Diddy was recently arrested and won't be released on bail, despite offering the government $50 million. He even attempted to use his $48 million house as collateral and offered additional assets from his mother, but his request was denied. Diddy is now under close watch following a suicide attempt. Currently, he's charged with trafficking for sex exploitation, fraud, conspiracy for extortion, and transporting people for prostitution. Additionally, Diddy and his associates are accused of forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and obstructing justice. One celebrity who has long warned us about Diddy is 50 Cent. As early as 2006, 50 Cent suggested Diddy knew who killed Biggie, implying Diddy's involvement, which he denies. Over the years, 50 Cent has also hinted that Diddy's behavior was suspicious, even claiming that he was preparing a documentary about rape in the industry. Eminem has also thrown accusations at Diddy, mentioning his potential involvement in Tupac's murder and calling him out in recent tracks. Even Kanye West accused Diddy of working with the FBI to avoid prison time. One former employee of Diddy's groups has repeatedly spoken about his inappropriate behavior, including forcing group members to sign NDAs to keep his name out of scandals. After Diddy's house was raided, more disturbing revelations surfaced, including claims from producer Lil Roth that Diddy assaulted him during work on an album. Roth alleged that Diddy drugged him and woke up to find himself naked next to a sex worker. He also claimed Diddy had hidden cameras in his homes, recording intimate encounters involving celebrities and politicians. Now, the public is left wondering who attended Diddy's infamous parties and participated in these crimes. Diddy's inner circle, including celebrities like Justin Bieber and Quincy, may hold the answers. Even Khloe Kardashian once shared in a reality show episode that she attended one of Diddy's wild parties, describing guests as nearly naked. If Diddy reveals names, it could shake Hollywood to its core. His former bodyguard even hinted that the guest list included politicians, princes, and preachers. As Diddy's case unfolds, more people are worried that their pasts could come back to haunt them. Some celebrities are already preparing for potential fallout. As this investigation goes deeper into Diddy's crimes over the last 30 years, it's clear that this story is far from over. Despite all of this, Diddy's team continues to claim his innocence. But as I see it, innocent people don't attempt suicide the day after their arrest. Typically, those wrongfully imprisoned fight for their freedom and truth. To end, I want to quote actor Elijah Wood, who once expressed his concerns about the dark underbelly of Hollywood. There are organized predators in the film industry, and victims who try to speak up are silenced. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates on this story.